little trip to me.
I just want it sometimes to go, but it just doesn't. It just doesn't go. I don't know how people used to use these things, because I think it was before they had electricity. Considering the technology, I think I'm doing a pretty good job. Throughout my developmental cycle, ever since I was a little baby, I've had people come from miles away, miles and miles and miles away, like thousands of miles, to see me. And one of the earliest examples I can think of now is when I was 2, and my parents couldn't find me. They didn't know where I was. They found me, I was at a church actually, and there were people gathered all around me, and I was just giving them music lessons, and not just music lessons. It's really more like philosophy lessons, because I think that the universe like is like a, you know what I mean? That's all I need to say. I don't need to say anything else other than that.
His music is now on a new level, I think. He's really smart. He understands music in a way I never will.
Let's just say this. The music I'm making right now is the best I've ever made. Ever.
And it just naturally turns out really better than anyone else can do, especially Steve.
Wow!
I'm seriously concerned for people that didn't hear my music before, because the music that I'm making, you know, the music that I'm making, like literally right now, is the best music I ever made. Robin, ever since the beginning, we knew that he had no experience in producing music whatsoever.
It's all basically a point and ask job in there. I point at something, say, what does this do? Somebody tells me, and I tell them what to do with it.
We went to the bar with Steve quite a bit. Steve was quite a regular there. Usually, he's just drinking, but this time was unusual. After an hour, he was still gone, and we were thinking, like, is he okay? Like, obviously he was drinking, but we thought maybe he was drinking, like, pouring it all over himself, maybe, I don't know. It was worse than that. It was a lot worse. Once everybody was going in the back, like, we're just talking, and just talking about, where's Steve? Where is he? Like, he hasn't completed the new album yet, so where is he? We need him for that, you know? And we were just talking, and one of Robin's friends just saw Steve buried underneath the bar. How did he get underneath there? Like, we were more just curious about that than anything else. Like, we didn't have any, like, real big emotions about it. We were just thinking, like, how is that feasible? We still don't know. Robin thinks that he's still buried underneath the bar, but we haven't checked or looked at the surveillance cameras, because they're there, and the police asked us. They said, there's like a very serious matter. Do you want to watch it? And we were like, no, thank you. No. There's 2 stories, actually, to Steve's funeral. I mean, on one respect, a lot of people had a really fun time. But on the other one, that Robin kind of picked up his old habit that he has, using his nose.
Oh, yeah.
You know, Robin kind of went crazy at the funeral.
Working with dolphins will drive a man to do terrible things.
I don't usually like to have people around when we're doing that kind of stuff. Because, you know, I just think that a funeral isn't really appropriate time. But Robin didn't care. Robin did not care. I think everybody had a good time, though. Robin just needs to get a little help.
It's nothing to worry about, and it's nothing a doctor could help me with, I can tell you that much right now.
At weddings, that's appropriate. Everyone's wearing white, you know, everyone's just... But when people wear black, you get the cocaine all over your shirt. All over it. Your tuxedo, you're just like, oh shit. It's so obvious to everyone that you were snorting stuff. But Robin doesn't care, because he was just like... And you're just walking around like, hey guys. We searched millions of people looking for the best drummer. And what we saw in Laser was a very strong kick. He's a genius. He's a genius. Ever since we started having Laser on a couple albums, we've been picking up the pace, you know.
Boots on your neck, can't move.
Not only can he kick, he can also look underneath the cymbals.
Oh, just a peek.
He actually released a children's metal album in the mid-'80s, and I'm not even exaggerating when I say it's the best thing I've ever heard. It really showed just how ahead of his time Laser Johnson really was. And still is, honestly.
I just remember coming across a field of soup cans. Cream of mushroom, tomato, chicken noodle. Lined up in a row. Row, row, row. Some shiny, some rusty. He was a can in the rows. It had to be done. You can't just kick me out because I dropped a missile on my foot. Honorable dishonor to Purple Hearts. I try really hard. You say You say Mercutio, I say Mercury.
What the hell are you doing? You're supposed to be working on a new album. You're not Steve. You're not Steve.
This is it. This is it. This is now.
You know one of them?
Yeah, probably.
Oh my god, what is it?
Oh my goodness. How did that
See, he's helping. I just remember coming across a field of soup cans.